It's not even possible, in my opinion, that the Indianapolis Colts come out of this one with a win.
Fuck you.
I don't think Seattle's that good.
We're cursed. We're going to lose by fucking 14. And this is going to get to the fun part. The competitiveness that you and me have. And the degeneracy that you and me have.
Always.
With spreads of all these games. We choose them. And then we have a lock of the week. So this year, if you guys weren't here last year for this, every week, me and Dean choose 3 teams, 3 spreads. You get those, you win. That's 1 win on the board. Obviously, there's a lock of the week to a team that you think is going to win. 100% going to win. It could be an outlandish game and they win. But that's your lock of the week. And one rule is you use that team lock of the week once. That team is used once and once only. So if I use, say, hypothetically, the Packers this week, I can't use them again.
Yep. So it's kind of like Survivor rules, except if you do get one wrong, it's not like you're done for the year. I just completely roast Derek then.
Yeah. So pretty much, say if Dean goes, oh, he doesn't get a win, it's a bad day.
It's always a bad day. And a little bit different what we're going to do this year, at least from my point of view, and I'm going to make Derek do it as well. We are going to keep track of each picks that we make every single week in our spreads for our 3 teams, and we will tally them up each week to give you an overall record of how we're doing. Because obviously, all of our fans out there are betting with us, right, guys? Wink, wink. And we want to know if you're up units or down units from our picks. Now, I will say this, and I know it's going to come off a little cocky. Definitely don't take Derek's picks because you will end up down money. Definitely do take my picks because you will win lots of money by the end of the year.
That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
That is the most crazy thing I've ever heard in my life. If obviously, gamble responsibly.
Responsibly.
Don't put your entire paycheck. Don't do any of this. Make
you
smart.
could put your entire
Shut up, Dean.
paycheck.
Shut the fuck up, Dean. Shut up.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Bet responsibly. But right now, no money involved. Me and Dean are going to have fun with these spreads. Dean, would you like to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Absolutely. Thursday night football. I'm taking the Philadelphia Eagles -7.5. Book it. Done.
Fuck you. We're cursed. We're going to lose by fucking 14. Fuck you.
Eagles -7.5. As I mentioned earlier in the podcast, I think they score 40-plus points. I think Dallas scores less than 14 points.
Damn.
So an alternate spread, if you really want to get crazy with it, Eagles -25.
Oh my! You know what's crazy? You've done these before, these alternate spreads, and you've hit on one of them.
Well, the one that I did, which I believe I remember last year, was the Lions. I took them like -30.
Yeah, I think it was against the Jaguars.
And it won. All right, so I'm gonna put this in parentheses in my notes. Eagles -25, just to see how things go.
Okay. I'm not gonna go with my team, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with the new and up and coming team, though. I'm gonna go with a new head coach, Mr. Vrabel. I'm gonna go with the New England Patriots -2.5 against the Raiders. I'm going with that honestly, based off the fact is that the Raiders, in my eyes, I don't see them being that good.
Okay.
And the Patriots team overall just got so much better. Drake May actually has weapons to throw to, has a good person to hand the ball off to, has a solid O-line. I think this is the time for them to be good.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's very good. I think the Patriots are an up-and-coming team, so I kind of agree with you on that one, which is scary. However, I'm not going to choose that team. I'm going to go with another one, which I think is quite literally a gimme. And these have hurt me in the past. However, I'm going to do it week 1, right? This is a gimme pick, in my opinion. The Dolphins, +1.5. They are underdogs against the Daniel Jones-led Indianapolis Colts. I am taking the Dolphins +1.5. I'm taking them to win outright. I don't see a snowball chance in hell. I don't see it's not even possible, in my opinion, that the Indianapolis Colts come out of this one with a win.
I honestly don't know what bet these odds have to change. I don't see the Dolphins going into Sunday not being the favorites.
These odds have stayed the same for the last 48 hours. I've been checking.
So I don't know how this is possible, but that's a great pick. It's kind of a sneaky pick because they're not.
Yep.
But good pick, Dean. Good pick. Good pick. I'm going to go with a shocker. It is going to be in the NFC. It's going to be in the NFC East.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm going to take the Giants plus 6.5 against Washington.
Attaboy.
I honestly think I don't know if they're going to win, but I do think it's going to be a very close game. Because what I've seen from these two teams when they do verse each other is they're always close games. It's never a blowout on one-sided. So I see it being a close game.
Always close games. The Giants have had the edge over the last 5-6 years, right? Both teams have sucked in that time, so that's not really saying too much. Giants have vastly improved their team this offseason in pretty much every significant area, maybe except offensive line, but we always have the worst offensive line in the league, so really don't put too much stock into that. And who knows? Maybe. I'm not saying this is probably going to happen because Jaden Daniels is one hell of a talent, but maybe Jaden Daniels has a little bit of a year 2 regression. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. But I like it, Derek. I respect you for taking it. You're a good man, but I hate you at the same time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. My third and final spread pick game. Now, I thought long and hard about this one because there are a lot of different games around the NFL, a lot of close spreads in week 1, right? I was thinking the Patriots, decided against it, right? I was even thinking the Carolina Panthers plus the points against Jacksonville, decided against it, right? I think Jacksonville may have a little sneaky comeback year. I don't want to get too in deep, but however, my third spread pick, going to take a favorite. I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers minus 2.5 in the 12th man in Seattle. I don't think Seattle's that good. I think Sam Darnold is garbage. I think the 49ers are going to have a nice comeback year. I think they started off with a good win. I think they win by at least a field goal. I think this was an easy one for me.
All right, that's fair. I don't hate it. This is not one I'm like, fuck you, Dean, don't pick this one. But moving on, I'm going to go to a team that you did mention, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to take the Panthers plus 3.5 against the Jaguars. Based off the fact is, I'm riding. Don't get me wrong. We both did agree that Jacksonville is going to win that division. I do strongly agree with that. But I don't know what it is this year. I just have a good feeling about Bryce Young. I think that kid is going to show out, and him with Tatoria McMillan, if he does play, because I know he's questionable, even though he has been practicing limited. But I think that they're going to win this game in a very close battle, and it's going to be cool. I hope we see McMillan versus Travis Hunter, wide receiver on cornerback. That would be cool to say.
Yeah, could be.
But
I like it.
That's my third pick, and then Dean, now it's on to your lock.
Absolutely. Once again, in my humble opinion, I think this is a very easy lock, especially with the new rule we implemented where we cannot pick this team again. I don't see another scenario this year where I would pick this team, so I think this is a perfect opportunity to take them against quite possibly the worst team in the NFL heading into this year. I am going to take the Arizona Cardinals against the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to take the Arizona Cardinals to win outright. That is my lock of the week.
Oh, thank God.
And just to give you guys a little bit of insight on the spread for itself, the Arizona Cardinals are minus 6.5. I would even take that. However, locks of the weeks are just money lines. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, I was afraid you were going to take mine, but you didn't. I'm going to go with the team who's actually versing the worst team I've ever seen in mankind, who has one of the most overrated picks I've ever seen in mankind. Well, actually, I haven't seen him play yet, so I can't talk shit.
Yeah. To say that, I don't know, Derek.
I can't speak after I see him. I need to see him play. But yeah. I'm going to take the Broncos over the Titans. The Broncos, I think this will be a good time for the Broncos to be a lock of my week because they have a great defense, and they have Sean Payton and Bo Nix working together in their second year with their team getting better. with more rookies, Cortland Sutton, all this and the third. I see them absolutely decimating the Titans to where Cam Ward will struggle to be running away from that defensive line.
Yep. Once again, this doesn't count, but I will say it for all the viewers out there. The Broncos heading into this week are minus 8.5 point favorites. Derek, do you venture to say they cover the spread, or do you say they win but don't cover the spread?
They're covering the spread.
They're covered. So you say it's an absolute blowout.
I think they win by like 14, honestly. 14, 17.
Okay.
But, Dean,
cool.
That concludes our picks. Our first picks.
I like it. I think that was a very lively week. I hope we both succeed exponentially this year. For anybody who wants to tail us, any viewers who want to tail us, don't tail Derek. But I think it's going to be very good moving forward. I think me and him learned a lot last year, depending on our picks, right? We kind of finished mediocre. If I had to guess, we both kind of finished around 500, maybe me a little bit lower, transparently.
I think we actually both finished 500.
That's fine, right? I think we both finish above that this year. I think we're seasoned veterans, even though Derek's a dumbass. I think we're both so much smarter than we were last year, which is exponential for Derek, by the way.
Say one more thing. Say one more fucking thing up.
One more thing. We don't have that high of IQs, not saying much for Derek, but I think we are definitely improving, and that is the point I'm making. I'm looking forward to going over it first thing next week.
Oof, this is...
I can feel a nice 4-0 week coming.
I'd love play this clip to start off next week's episode to where Dean goes 0-4.
No, sure. How about this? Play it when I go 4-0.
Oh, no, Dean, that's not good. That's not good, buddy. That is not good.
I am confident. I'm feeling good, Derek. I feel alive.
That's a first.
Yeah, it may be a last after week 1 after I watch the Giants.
All right. Let's be confident. I have them in my spread. They need to cover the spread. But this does move on from our NFL side.